It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sisney, it's Ryan's Roses. My husband has seemed very preoccupied lately, as if his mind is somewhere else. He wants to do less and less stuff and often does things by himself that we would normally do together. The biggest tell, and this may sound stupid, is that he started watching Narcos by himself on Netflix, which we were going to watch together. I can't help but think that he is seeing someone else. Marissa, Lakewood. I don't know if there's enough there, if that just sounds like maybe there's a 7-year itch or 7-year ebb disconnect, you know?
Yeah, just because he's watching a show.
Marissa, thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So what makes you think that he's cheating by all these things? He may just be disconnected.
I know, but it's just so out of the blue. It wasn't a slow build up to like slow withdrawal. It's just all of a sudden he doesn't want to do the same stuff we've always done together at the end of the day. Sometimes he's out late. I mean, it's very, very strange. And then all of a sudden, we always watch our shows together. He tells me he started watching this show we've been talking about watching together for a while. He starts watching Narcos on Netflix.
But, I mean, we've all done that because we just find ourselves there with time and without somebody else, and we do it.
I know, but he didn't say it in a way of like knowing he'd done something. He didn't feel guilty about it. It was just kind of he calmly, subtly dropped that he's been watching it, like several episodes in.
What else is going on in your relationship? Is everything else
kind of
rocky?
Like there's hope here.
I'm sorry. Is everything else kind of rocky? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm just saying because this doesn't seem like it doesn't. I don't get the vibe that he's cheating just because he's watching Narcos.
I know. It's just the kind of the tip on the iceberg. He's been very distant. Very, like, he doesn't respond to my touch the same way, you know what I mean? I'm just sort of like, hey, where are you, man? Let
me put you on hold, Marissa. We're going to come back and try and make the call to your husband. I think there's hope. This sounds actually okay. I'm not worried about this.
They just maybe need to communicate more.
We've all sat down and started watching a show. I tried to watch Dirty John.
Yeah. I watched You without Michael, and then he just hopped in, like, episode 6.
You watched which one?
You.
Oh, You. I was like, well,
You. I know. It's really confusing to talk about.
When you say you, I'm like, what are you watching?
Oh, you don't know I have a camera set up at your house?
No. What episode 6 of me do you have? Nestcam episode 6.
Nestcam.
Marissa's on the line. She's married. She thinks that something's going on with her husband. He's distant. He started watching shows without her. And that's a big deal to her. So she thinks there's someone else that he's seeing. So Marissa, we're going to call your husband. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
You have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we're going to try and find out who he's thinking about, who he wants to send flowers to, this top of mind, and then what kind of emotion there is on the card in terms of the note, okay?
Okay. Oh, boy.
Very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Here we go.
Okay. All right.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Will.
This is Dave.
Hi there, I'm calling from Henry's Garden. My name is Emily. We're actually a new flower shop here in Lakewood. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine, thanks.
Hi, so the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send flowers to anybody that they'd like today. The flowers are absolutely free. It's actually a dozen roses, and they are red, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Oh, it's nice, but no, thank you. That's fine. I appreciate it.
Oh, are you sure they're absolutely free? I don't need any billing info, cash, credit card, anything like that. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family because we're kind of new. You know where that Sprouts shopping center is?
Yeah.
We're tucked in the corner right there, and so we don't get a lot of traffic. So we're just trying to promote our business, and this is the way that we're doing it with local residents. So you'd be really helping me out if we just were able to send these flowers to anybody. I just need the name of the person.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it, but I'm not really with anybody to want to send flowers to. I'm not married. I'm a girlfriend, so but you could save it for somebody. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yeah. There's no. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Well, Will, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've got your wife Marissa on the line. Will, are you there?
What? Will, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm also not married. So that's a little bit of an issue, my friend.
Okay, no. All right, well, we're not married, but we should be married. But
What?
why would you say you don't have why would you say you don't have what is going
Marissa.
on with you?
No, Marissa, what's going on with you? Why are you doing this? I already told you I have no interest in getting married. And
Hold on,
I couldn't be any clearer about that. We're not married.
Hey,
Sorry.
come on.
Maritza, hold on. Will, what's the situation then?
The situation is I was super clear with her. We've been together for about 2 years, and that I've never wanted to get married, and she's understood that this entire time.
Are you cheating on her?
No, I'm not.
Thank
I'm
you.
not cheating. No, thank you, Marissa. I'm not cheating on you.
Why didn't you just said you don't have a wife or a girlfriend? So what's that about? I heard you say that. I mean, come on, man. Like, so no, I shouldn't have said that we were married. I shouldn't have said that we were married, but we should be married, and that's fine. That's whatever. That's a different conversation. Forgive me, but like, what?
No, that's a huge conversation.
Why are you acting weird? No, I know it's a huge conversation. I know that.
All right, but do you feel or think that you can actually change my mind? That you can change the way I think about this? You've been really clear about this. Knock it off, Marissa. Stop it.
Fine. Yeah. No. Okay. It's not about that then. But tell me what is going on. Why did you say you don't have a girlfriend?
Well, because we've kind of just had a fairly easygoing relationship, and
For 2 years, and she's not your girlfriend?
Thank
yeah.
you.
But look, okay, if you want to call it a girlfriend thing, I guess I'm open to that. But I've been real clear the entire time. I don't want to get into a marriage. I don't want to be married. I don't want to be tied down. I'd be really clear that we can enjoy each other's company. I don't understand why Marissa told you guys that we are married. That is crazy. Stop it.
Okay. Whatever. I have a lot of questions for you.
Well, we have a lot of questions for you, but
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, why not tell us or be upfront?
Yeah. Why'd you lie to us?
Well, I didn't mean to lie. I just I think of him as my husband sometimes. I didn't.
Whoa. Okay.
All right, look,
Well,
Maritza,
I mean, it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. It's like I think you're my partner in my mind. You know.
Is there another woman? Are you seeing another woman?
No, I'm not seeing another woman. No, I kind of like my space, like to do my own thing. Which
Do you
as
love
far as I
Maritza?
understood, I got a lot of love. Yeah, I love Maritza.
I've got a lot of love.
Like,
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Will, Maritza, we're going to let you guys go and work this out, okay? Thank you for being on the line with us. Good luck with your relationship. Well, that just told me everything.
He
there.
couldn't even finish the
I've
sentence.
got a lot of love.
And barely got the words out of his mouth to even say
So
that.
what's going on with her trying to get... It sounds to me... I'm going to tell you... Let me play this and just gather my thoughts. But I have thoughts. They're a little all over the place. Maritza and Will on Ryan's Roses. Do you believe him that they have this sort of easygoing relationship over 2 years?
It doesn't sound like he loves her.
Does not. All right, so let's get back to Ryan's Roses. Maritza said that her husband, which we found out is not her husband, Will, has just been being distant and watching shows on her own. Now, it didn't sound like there was a lot of evidence for cheating.
No.
So I thought, all right, there's probably a hope here. Turns out she was not being upfront with us. She's not married to Will. They've been dating for 2 years. Will thinks loosely and casually, and she thinks they should be married.
Right. She literally
So-
refers to him as her husband.
Who's telling the truth, first of all?
I think Will's telling the truth.
I think Will's telling the truth.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't think he sounds like a nice guy.
No.
But I think he sounds very matter of fact, very upfront.
Yeah, I don't think that she should be making statements as if she's like Michael and I didn't get married till 5 years. You know, it's like just because you're dating for 2 years doesn't mean you need to be married.
And also, it said everything when you
I
asked,
asked him.
"Do you love Maritza?" And he's like, "I got a lot of love. I got a lot of love."
It's like I got a lot of love for the Chargers. Like
Yeah, I
it's
got a lot
like
of love. I got a lot of
you don't
love for
say
pay
that
your
ab-
bills.
Yeah, exactly. You don't say that about your significant other.
I got a lot of love. Dana, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hey, how's
Hey.
it going, Ryan?
Good. So, what did you think about the Ryan's Roses?
Oh, God. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe my senses are a little heightened because I just watched that show, You, on Netflix.
We're all
But-
distraught from that show.
I got to watch that one from
I know.
from episode 1.
Nightmares. But yeah, it sounds creepy. Like, what is going on? I don't know. Both of them sound a little off, I got to be
I
honest.
think these two should not be together, Dana. I hear you. Thomas is on. Thomas, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
So go ahead, Thomas. You heard this. What do you think?
Man, that was crazy. I mean, you can't change who a person is. And then when someone tells you who they are, you just have to listen and accept it, no matter how difficult it may be.
Yeah, or don't be with them.
It sounds like he said, look, I don't want to get married. It sounds like he said, I don't want anything that serious.
Yep.
And then she didn't hear that. And then she thinks that they should be married. And now we're at a real... I just don't think that they should be together. I mean, that's the bottom line.
I don't think they should be together, but I also think that she deserves love. She deserves a guy that does want to be with her and does want to marry her. And this
she
might
also
not
should listen. Like, if
Right.
you're told something, don't assume it's going to change.
Don't stick around with this guy is what I'm trying to say. Like, just move on. Try to find somebody that does want to do all these things that you want to do. Get married, love you the way you need to be loved.
All right. Well, thank you, Thomas. Appreciate you listening.
Thank you.
All right. You take care.
You too.